How's their first training camp here at K-State so far?
It's been great. Having a lot of fun out there. It's a fun group to coach. These guys are excited to play every day. Love the culture of this football program, and we've got a bunch of tough kids that love playing football and love showing up to work. It's a really good environment to be around football wise. A lot of fun.
For your position group specifically, did you have any points of emphasis you wanted to make when you kind of started camp this year?
Yeah. You know, with all the guys at the end of the spring, just there's a lot of different parts to this position that they've got to improve on. They've got to be good at perimeter blocking. They got to be really good as an inline guy and be able to move and establish a new line of scrimmage. And we got to be better at getting open, probably especially in man coverage. And, you got a combination of a lot of different players. Some of them have strengths. Some of them are really good at some of those things, and some of those things are things that they need to get better at. And so each individual guy had different things that they needed to work on over the summertime. And then the big thing during camp is, can we continuously improve? And that's, we're not there yet. We've got to be a lot better as a group. I think this is a really, really good, solid tight end unit, but we can be great if we do the right things and if we're the same guy every day and we continue to push ourselves. And really, that's what camp's all about: is can you continuously improve and not take steps backwards.
Thinking Cure, what are your early thoughts on him?
Yeah, so Lincoln's doing a nice job. It's really tough generally for a freshman to come in, and there's a lot of things we do at the tight end position. There's a lot of different skill sets that they're going to do physically, and there's a lot of different assignments that they got to learn, and Lincoln's doing pretty well as far as spending the extra time with me or with the graduate assistants or with the signal guys or whatever it might be, and watching tape and kind of learning a whole new system from him. And I've been proud with how he's coming to work every day.
How challenging is it going to be to maybe establish a pecking order of some kind with the amount of guys that you have that you feel like you can rely on?
Yeah, well, that's the great thing. It's a great problem to have, right? I've had years coaching where you're hoping that you have, two guys you can win with and maybe three, and here at K-State we've got multiple guys we can play with, and so I think the big thing is just making sure these guys during camp, number one, are taking care of their bodies, that they have a good routine, and that they're taken care of as far as if it's the cold tubs, if it's the mobility stuff, the stretching, all those things, because the number one part is making sure they're all available, right? And if they're all available, then we have that issue, and it's a great issue to have. And then right now in fall camp, we're just trying to figure out what those roles going to be. Because as you guys know, with these guys, there's a lot of different situations, right? I mean, who's in on the goal line, right? Who's in on 3rd and long? Who's in when we're in 11 personnel or in 12 personnel or in 13 personnel, and all the different personnel groupings that we do. And so right now during camp, I'm just trying to expose them to all of it, and put guys maybe even in situations that they weren't in the spring, or maybe situations that they weren't in fall. So that way they can continue to develop those skill sets, and we can see who we're going to play with and what roles they're going to have.
How important is it to, practice those different rotations, those different positional situations for you guys?
It's something we do every day. It's something we do every day, and when we're in team situations, it could be red zone, it could be goal line, it could be 3rd downs. We're doing some play it stuff right now where we see where the sticks are going to be and who we might have in. And so in my mind, I can kind of practice those rotations a little bit, which really right now it's not game-like. I'm rotating people right now just to put them in position to get things on video so we can coach off of it and see what they need to improve on.